What's up, guys? Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com. All right, in this video, this is part 2 of what to eat to gain muscle and lose fat. All right, if you didn't catch that, this is part 2 of the first part where I also gave some other food choices that you can consume. Other protein choices, carb choices, fat choices. In the first video, I discussed some choices of carbs that you need to consume pre-workout and post-workout. This video is going to cover a different type of carb. But again, if you have not seen part 1 of this video, make sure you go back after this one and find that one and watch it as well, okay? But guys, also another thing I'm going to include in this is how to combine these food sources utilizing a carb cycling approach, all right? Carb cycling is basically my #1 nutrition approach, #1 nutrition protocol. I designed an entire program, Ripped After 40, utilizing carb cycling because carb cycling is the most optimal nutrition plan out there. Again, I'm going to show you how to do some of these things utilizing carb cycling. But that being said, some better choices, protein. Good protein choices, you want ground turkey, you want fish, you want beef jerky, occasionally protein powder, all right? I don't recommend doing protein powder very much. Good, clean, isolate whey protein is good, but not all the time. There's nothing better than whole foods, all right? Especially for older guys. I typically don't do any protein powder at all. Now, I strictly whole foods. You're going to be able to tell the difference. But I do want to say, if you're busy, you're on the road, you didn't meal prep, you ran out of protein, whole food protein choices, then keep some protein powder around for those emergency situations, because you do still want to make sure you're getting adequate amount of protein in your daily nutrition. All right, so that way you're still making progress, whether it's gaining muscle, losing fat, whatever your goals are, you want to make sure you're consuming the right amount of protein throughout the day. So again, it's okay occasionally to have that protein powder. Carb choices. These carb choices are not carbs I recommend pre-workout and post-workout. Again, part 1 of this video, I discussed some of those carbs. For this video, I'm going to discuss high fibrous carbs, carbs that are actually going to help you burn more fat, all right? High fibrous carbs are, you want black beans, you want quinoa, kale, spinach. Some of those are really good carb choices that you can do. You want to incorporate those throughout the day. Fats, good fats. Macadamia nuts are really good fats. Brazilian nuts, believe it or not, are actually, they're going to help boost testosterone levels. Brazilian nuts are a good fat. And dark chocolate. Okay, those 3 are good fat choices. Part 1, I discussed some other fat choices, so don't think these are the only ones that you can consume, okay? Like I said, these are just a few others that I'm giving you. That way you have plenty of options. All right, carb cycling. The way I structure my carb cycling. Earn your carbs. The days you work out, you have your carbs. If it's an off day, you don't have any carbs, all right? You want to consume a good lean protein with a good essential fat. Those are what your meals are going to consist of on days that you do not have workouts. One caveat, you can do that and still add some veggies, some spinach, some kale, some broccoli, asparagus. I'm not talking black beans here. I'm not talking green beans and corn. All right, so you want to make sure you've got good, clean veggie sources. And that's what you're going to do on your off days. Now, days that you work out, say you work out 4 days a week. If you work out 4 days a week, you are going to have, around your workouts, you're going to have some simple carbs. Pre-workout, post-workout simple carbs, and then a couple carb meals of just high complex carbs. Some of the carb choices I just gave you, those are some of the carbs that you're going to want to have. The black beans and the quinoa and the berries, those are some of the carbs that you're going to want to have with those other meals, all right? And then the days off, you've worked out 4 days, so you've had carbs for 4 days. That means you're off 3 days, no carbs for those 3 days. That's the way I structure my carb cycling. If you're not gonna be extremely active in the gym, you're not gonna be burning a ton of calories, you don't wanna keep putting carbs in your body. Your body's already got carbs, your glycogen levels are already full, so you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be able to have enough energy to get you through the workouts. I've done this for a lot of years, done it with a lot of different people, a lot of types of people, and guess what? Amazing results every time. Again, nothing works for everybody the same. So you may not get the same results, but you will get results. I promise you that. First of all, you're gonna be in a caloric deficit if you're trying to lose weight. If you're trying to gain weight, you're gonna be in a caloric surplus. So whatever your goals are, gaining muscle or losing weight, if you're utilizing these protocols, you're gonna do it effectively. If your goal is to build muscle in your carb cycling, guess what? You're only gonna build muscle, and believe it or not, you're still gonna be shedding some of the body fat. That's the cool benefit to this, all right? If your goal is to just lose fat in your carb cycling, you're gonna be in a caloric deficit, and you're still supplying your body with enough carbs, but essential fats and enough good lean protein that you're still gonna maintain the muscle that you have, and your body's just gonna release the fat. So that's the key to doing all of this stuff, is you gotta be in a deficit or surplus, and you wanna make sure you're only doing carbs when you're working out. All right, pretty simple, but I promise you, if you do this stuff, you are gonna see results regardless of what type of results you're looking for, all right? You're gonna get more muscular and leaner. So it's a great approach. I love carb cycling. I've done them all. Been doing this 30 years, guys. I've been doing this a long time. This is the second time keto's been popular. It won't last long, I promise you. It is not very effective for older guys. It's very counterproductive, all right? Especially older guys. When you get older, you have to be smarter about your approach. You need all the carbs that your body requires. You need all the fats that your body requires. And yes, your body requires fats, just good essential sources, but fats are important for testosterone production, all right? Carbs are important. So every one of these macros have a unique place in our bodies. So you need to make sure you're incorporating all of these macros in your daily nutrition plans. All right, but all right, guys. That's all I got for you. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Click the bell icon at the bottom of the video to make sure you don't miss any of the videos I have coming out. That will notify you every time a video is uploaded. And also, if you haven't seen part 1 of this, please go back and watch that one. There's a lot of valuable information there as well. But guys, that's all I got for you in this video. If you have any comments, comment below. Otherwise, get busy, get after it, and God bless.